State employees in downtown Raleigh being told to work from home tomorrow in light of the security threat at state capitals across the country. Federal officials have warned states about possible armed protests related to tomorrow's inauguration. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live in Raleigh. Michael, several offices closed today out of concern for what could happen.
Right, and the museums here near the Capitol, they've got signs up saying they're not going to be open again until after the inauguration. Law enforcement officials, though, they're concerned not just about this area by the Capitol, but throughout downtown Raleigh. And some of the precautions they were taking today caught some people by surprise. Sign after sign after sign of the concern in downtown Raleigh. More closures announced Tuesday ahead of Wednesday's inauguration. Federal officials alerted states about armed protests at Capitol buildings with a heightened concern following the attack in Washington this month. The state's Office of Human Resources told employees who work in the downtown government complex to work from home Wednesday if they aren't already due to the pandemic. Wake County courthouses also closed Tuesday, surprising even the security staff.
We showed up this morning and they said no public. We had no clue.
James Taylor came here from Virginia needing to get in.
Came down there, I said, Raleigh's a ghost town. And it's never like this in Raleigh.
Brian Harris, who also came to the courthouse, says he's concerned about what could happen.
It takes us back, we thought we'd be past this in 2021.
Wake County District Attorney Lauren Freeman says they moved some services, including filing paperwork and cases, to another location. She said court officials also wanted to free up law enforcement to help with potential protests instead of providing security in courtrooms. What is your major concern about what could potentially happen tomorrow?
Yeah, I think right now, certainly law enforcement is very much prepared in the event that anything possibly could happen. What we don't want to see is some kind of repeat of what we saw in Washington, D.C. last week.
Freeman says they haven't closed court before due to a threat of protests. She says she hasn't heard about a specific threat in Raleigh and that police are still optimistic that Wednesday will be mostly quiet. A spokesperson for the Department of Natural and Cultural Resources says they told employees to telework to the extent that they can and that people are being paid for these days. She said some employees considered mandatory will come to work in person as needed. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.